Hey friends, it's Joel Richardson here on behalf of a new organization. It's just launched. It's called Genesis. What is Genesis? Genesis is it's a dream. It's a vision that was birthed and born in the state of Israel by Israelis. The purpose of it is to help the global Christian community to connect with Israel and Israelis in a genuinely meaningful and substantial way.
In 2025, Genesis Israel will launch several initiatives.
Bomb shelter, community center, rebuilding the north, Gaza relief, Syria relief. The first one will be rebuilding the north. What's happening now that there is 90,000 people have been evacuated from their homes in the north. I'm not standing here with the Israeli version of Kramer. This is David Kamari, which is he's a citizen of the city. And his story is very unique because over here, you're going to see it there on, a Falak missile fell down. Falak, it's a big one. Iranian over there. David was standing exactly where we are standing now. This thing fell on his shoulder. Push him back. Push him back to his home. And you will see later on all the damage here. So this is a miracle.
המדינה בכלל לא מעניין אותה גם למי תפנה, אז אני מתקן על חשבוני.
So I'm asking David what he thinks as a citizen here in the city needs to be done. And he said volunteers that will come, paint houses, fix houses. You know, there is a lot of damage that the government is not taking care of. He said, for instance, I just repaired the windows over there by himself and paid from his own money. So it's resource and people that will come and, you know, do the job because it's massive. It's 1,500 houses, only Kiryat Shmona.
Okay, guys, this is an interesting site. Why? This is a house that got strike 2 times in different days. The first one over here, up there. Guy just told me that a small fire started over here on the roof here, and the water pipe wasn't working. So he had to take a bucket and you know, take off the fire. If not, this house will be burned. When they feel safe, they will come back. And this is the exact time that we at Genesis will be waiting for them in our Genesis Center with our volunteers, with our bodies on the ground, supporting them and try to go back to normal as much as we can.
סיוע והעזרה זה מה שיעודד אותם לשנות וכן לחשוב לחזור לכאן.
This is how life looks like for a family in Kiryat Shmona. Now, main concern of people that they are afraid of coming back, if it's safe or no. And third thing, this is the kind of help they need. They will need. Everyone will need of getting back to normal here in Kiryat Shmona. That's what Guy is saying. Thank you. Yalla.
Here in Kiryat Shmona, we're working with the local municipalities, and we have a building that we're calling the Genesis Israel Community Center. We will run programs for children after school. We'll do different therapies to help residents returning from the north recover from post-traumatic stress and physical therapy, as well as different rebuilds and really setting our foot in the community and having a building with open doors where they know they can come and get different support that they need.
The next phase is talking about Gaza relief and Syria relief. Now, as you guys remember, Genesis, when we launched it, we said Genesis is building meaningful relationship inside Israel with the Israelis. True. But understanding the Christian world, we know that Gaza relief, Syria relief, it's also something we care about. So, if you want to look on the all of the picture, Genesis will look like we have team in Syria, we have team in Kiryat Shmona, we're going to have a team in Gaza, and we're going to have a team in Tel Aviv. Those teams will shift from time to time. Why? Because we believe that each side should get what he needs and what his interests are. So we're going to do that. Working with the army, if it's in Syria or it's in Gaza, it's under the security slot of Genesis. Because we believe that we have a security slot that means we stand with Israel. if we go to Syria or if we go to Gaza, we'll do it shoulder to shoulder with the Israeli army. Not as because we have an agenda now of something. Because if the Israeli army, meaning the Israeli state, is saying we need that, okay, so we can provide that. So stay tuned also for Syria and Gaza. I don't want to give a lot of details now because some of it's still classified, some of it is not published yet, and some of it didn't happen yet. But once you get involved with us, we can share it in more detail.
In the aftermath of the October 7th war, like the pain, the confusion of the global Jewish community, it's through the roof. And if there is a window, if there's a moment when we as Christians need to show the global Jewish community that we support them, that we stand with them, it's right now. I am so genuinely excited to partner with them, to support them. They're dear friends. I'm really looking forward to seeing everything that they accomplish, that we accomplish together in the years ahead. That said, getting any organization like this off the ground, it's a pretty steep hill to climb. They have a lot of logistical and financial hurdles to cross. And so I trust that we as the global Christian community will rise to meet that challenge.